day and welcome to our online Informanté TV News Bulletin. Making headlines in Namibia this week. Mutorwa U-turns on Meatco Board appointment, Moses paves way to world title, and Western Suburbs retains Rugby Premier League Championship. And don't forget our daily Facebook competition. I am Glenda Strauss. Breaking news. The gruesome discovery of the body of 50-year-old Cornelius Slinger of Resettlement Farm Brabant near the Hochveld in Otjozondjupa region, shot dead with his 3 dogs and buried in an aardvark hole on neighboring farm Vergenoeg, was made on Tuesday. Namibian police have arrested a suspect who is to appear in court on charges related to murder. Check our YouTube account and Facebook page for updates and special reports. Agriculture Minister John Mutorwa has finally decided to stick to the Meatco Act to appoint the corporation's directors, ditching his previous decision to appoint 2 directors illegally.
In terms of the Meatco Act, the minister can only appoint board directors from nominations made at the annual general meeting of Meatco. However, Mutorwa, with the approval of cabinet, decided to sneak in 2 members, Moses Shambilwa and Clemens Kuster, who were not nominated by the AGM. He was supposed to announce to the Meatco Board of Directors on 16th September, but after a report appeared in Informanté on 12th September about his disrespect of the law, the minister postponed the announcement until last Friday.
Well, ours is a government that operates on the principle of the rule of law. So when somebody complains, we have to stop and check, and we have checked. And we have rectified.
Charles Urib and Ronald Kubas, both nominated by the Meatco AGM, have now been appointed in the place of Shambilwa and Kuster, while Martha Namunjebo Tilahun was elected as chairperson, deputized by Diethelm Metzger. Israel Ngangange will represent the Meatco employees, with Sophie Kasheta, the government representative, the only director of the previous board that remained on the new one.
Almost 117,000 people visited the Windhoek Industrial and Agricultural Show in 9 days, which is 15% more than the highest number of showgoers visiting the show since independence. The Executive Vice President of the Show Society, Harald Schmidt, said the emphasis for next year's show would be to come up with better products.
But what we would like to do is to improve, yet again, the quality of the exhibitors and improve the program.
In this regard, Schmidt plans to broaden the mix of entertainment as well as to improve the security during showtime, especially within the halls. He also pointed out that the showtime and special should go hand in hand, adding that more than 300 prizes of showgoers were at the disposal of the Show Society, which according to Schmidt was coupled to the show raffle.
We started this year with the raffle system in collaboration with Informanté, and I believe the almost 300 prizes that we had at our disposal this year will be exceeded next year.
The 2013 Rugby Premier League came to a close when Western Suburbs retained the title after beating Rehoboth 34-21 in a match that attracted more than 3,000 spectators at the Hagi Geingob Stadium. NRU President Bradley Basson was also in attendance and expressed his gratitude towards players and administrators despite the finals being played without any major sponsorship.
Namibian Rugby Union President Bradley Basson expressed his excitement towards spectators and teams alike for maintaining a disciplined and positive spirit throughout the day. He commended the clubs for showcasing total commitment and dedication despite them having to foot their own transport bills.
Here we've witnessed tremendous rugby today, very competitive rugby from our local clubs. This was an exciting final between Western Suburbs and Rehoboth.
He also described his tenure in the office for the past year as very challenging, since the league had to run without a main sponsorship despite the fact that teams played more games the past season.
Well, I mean, at administration level, we can say that rugby has improved tremendously. It's still a pity that we didn't manage to get a sponsorship for the league this year, but we are not negative.
Namibia will also face Zimbabwe and Kenya in the CAR 1 Games to be staged in Madagascar later this year.
The regional competition of Navagap, sponsored by Navagap, is going to kick off shortly. And we also have the Tri-Nations. We have invited countries such as Kenya and Zimbabwe. This is just to test the waters.
NRU President Basson remained optimistic and positive that corporates would soon pull all their strengths and beliefs to support the #1 sport brand in the country.
Rugby has proven itself. I mean, they've played at 4 World Cups and they are en route to qualify for another World Cup to play in Rugby World Cup 2015 in England. Namibia is ranked #2 in Africa. That's got to count for something. The fact that we've been to so many World Cups got to count for something.
Namibia's WBO international lightweight champion, Paulus the Hitman Moses, retained his title when he scored a technical knockout against Argentinian Leonardo Gonzalez in the 7th round.
The former WBA lightweight world champion paved the way to have a shot at the WBO world title in the main bout of the evening last weekend. Following a slow start, Moses warmed up to Gonzalez, who could not keep up with the speed and trickery of the Namibian. The South African referee Jaap van Nieuwenhuizen stepped in to stop the fight in the 7th round, following a barrage of punches from Moses that totally exposed the South American's defense. The win improves Moses' record to 32 wins, 2 losses with no draw, and advances his world ranking to #1 in the WBO lightweight category, and a shot at the world title currently held by Scotland's Ricky Burns.
Champion Paulus the Hitman Moses.
Thank you for watching. I'm Glenda Strauss and this is Informanté News.